Fuck you talking about nothing. Fuck you talking about nothing. Fuck y'all talking about nothing. Fuck y'all talking about nothing. Nothing.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, Lord.
Guys, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? I am Geneva. This is Geneva in general. And guys, tomorrow is a big day. It's a big day in women's college basketball, okay, women's hoops, period, for this current women's basketball season. We got UConn Huskies versus the South Carolina Gamecocks. And guys, tomorrow I have to work, but I have a special post, okay? I'm going to just be out in the middle of nowhere, guarding a plane. So I got all day to watch and enjoy this game. So I want to break down and make a little commentary on an article by GreenvilleNews.com, which is titled South Carolina versus UConn Prediction for Dawn Staley versus Gino Auriemma and Paige Bueckers. It says South Carolina women's basketball is hosting UConn for a top 10 non-conference matchup. Both the number 4 Gamecocks and the number 7 Huskies, who first met on December 17, 2007, are coming off wins heading into Sunday. ESPN's College Game Day will be here to highlight the matchup, beginning with coverage at 11 a.m. from Colonial Life Arena. So again, guys, the ball is literally in USC, South Carolina's court, okay? If you guys don't know, I'll be rooting for my Gamecocks, okay? I'm a fan of the Huskies. I love me some Paige Bueckers. I love Gino Auriemma down. But I got to pick a side, okay? I ain't about riding no fence. I am pro South Carolina Gamecocks beating the Huskies tomorrow. South Carolina is a 2-3 at home against UConn, including a win last season. The Gamecocks are 5-9 in the all-time series but have won the last 4. In 2022, they beat the Huskies to win their second national championship. UConn coach Gino Auriemma has 14 national titles and is the winningest NCAA basketball coach. I hate that word, the winningest. I can't even say it right. That got to be made up. I really hate seeing that word. Paige Bueckers, who is expected to go number 1 overall in the 2025 WNBA draft, is leading the Huskies with 18.7 points per game. The 6-foot guard is averaging 4.4 assists per game and shooting 53.6% from the field. She had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, and 5 blocks against St. John's on Wednesday. She does it all for UConn and is one of the best two-way players in women's college basketball. And therein lies the problem. Paige Bueckers, she totally does it all for UConn Huskies. And that's the issue. You cannot beat a team with just one player unless you are the Juju Watkins, a.k.a. the chosen one. Again, Juju Watkins went off, okay, when it was UCLA versus USC, this Thursday night's game. Juju Watkins single-handedly beat that entire team. But Paige Bueckers, no disrespect, it's not Juju Watkins. And again, this is South Carolina. Now, again, UCLA was the number 1 seed for a long time. They were undefeated this season until they came along who? Juju Watkins and the USC Trojans. Bueckers had 20 points against South Carolina on February 11, 2024 in Columbia. Similar to South Carolina, UConn has 3 outliers in terms of team points per game in Bueckers, Sarah Strong, and AZ Fudd. Again, I got to include those girls, okay? Paige Bueckers is the leading scorer of the UConn Huskies, but Sarah Strong, again, she's only a freshman, okay? That is Allison Fisher's daughter, guys. You better put some respect on Sarah Strong's name. She is pretty good, okay, as a freshman. But AZ Fudd, she's been cooking up, but again, she's very, I don't want to say accident prone, but she's very injury prone. Let's see if AZ Fudd will actually get enough minutes and be able to make an impact in this game. So let's compare some of the players. So Sarah Strong versus South Carolina's Joyce Edwards. 2 of the top 3 players in the class of 2024 will share the court on Sunday. UConn freshman Sarah Strong was ranked the number 1 player in the class of 2024 by ESPN. South Carolina star forward Joyce Edwards, who was number 3. Strong has been playing more of a central role, so she might be a direct matchup for Sanaya Fagan, but it will be a battle for 2 of nation's most talented freshmen. Strong is averaging 16.1 points, 7.8 rebounds, while Edwards is averaging a team high of 12.3 points and 4.7 rebounds. So just over their overall averages and their stats, Sarah Strong seems like she got the arm up, she got the hand up over Joyce Edwards. So UConn loves to shoot 3-pointers and force turnovers. The Huskies have depth when it comes to 3-point shooting. Fudd is shooting a team high, 47.1% from the behind the arc, with Ashlyn Shade right behind with 42.2% and Bueckers third with 41.7%. Against St. John's, Fudd had 34 points and hit 8 3-pointers. Again, she went off on that game, I can't lie. What makes Strong so dynamic is she can also shoot the 3-pointer, and she's made 39 this season. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Sarah Strong, she one of them ones. I'm so excited for her. I just love to see, again, I love to see athletic children from athletic parents. The fact that Allison Fisher, she did like 10 plus years in the WNBA, played all those seasons, and now her daughter, only as a freshman, she might go, guys. I can predict this. Sarah Strong, she's only 18 years old, a college freshman. I can see this girl going number 1 overall draft pick in the WNBA. South Carolina lost to Texas without the Longhorns hitting a single 3-pointer, which was sad. Again, that was Sunday, February 9th, last Sunday, guys. It was the day of the Super Bowl. The Eagles won that game, but South Carolina, unfortunately, we lost to the Texas Longhorns, okay? And the Texas Longhorns did not hit a single three-pointer. Just a shame. On defense, the Huskies like to force turnovers like South Carolina. UConn is averaging 19.12 turnovers per game compared to South Carolina, who was forcing 17.29. Now let's talk about Dawn Staley versus Gino Auriemma and their history. Staley was not with the Gamecocks in 2007 when these teams first faced off. She took her first loss to Auriemma in her first season with South Carolina, falling 77-44 at home on December 28, 2008. UConn won the next 6 games, and it wasn't until 2020 when the Gamecocks won 70-52 at home. The Gamecocks lost the next year in overtime in Stores and have since won the last 4 meetings. Let's talk about the South Carolina versus UConn injury updates. South Carolina forward Ashton Watkins is out for the season after tearing her ACL, and UConn is without Ayanna Patterson due to a season-ending injury. Caroline Dutrame, who hasn't played a game since November 2023, is out indefinitely. Ice Brady is out for several weeks with a shoulder injury. And let's be honest again, somebody had accused me of disrespecting Ice Brady on the UConn Huskies again. Gorgeous, young, beautiful, intelligent woman. I'm sure she's pleasant to be around. But Ice Brady is not a threat at all, okay? Ice Brady being out for several weeks due to a shoulder injury she's not going to have much effect. Because again, Ice Brady is not impactful on the floor at all. So guys, I just read you a little bit of the interesting article and the stats and the overall, how this game could possibly conclude, okay, tomorrow morning. Again, it'll be showing 11 a.m. my time. Okay, I got an early post tomorrow. I'm going to be up at 3 a.m. I'm about to make me some breakfast. I'm going to go out to my post. I'm going to have my headphones on ready. Okay, because again, this game is going to be cinema, okay? Thursday night, again, I got to keep on bringing up Juju because she was just amazing. I want to feel how I felt Thursday night. But again, I ain't going to lie, I was scared, okay? UCLA came back really strong in the third quarter against USC. But again, Juju Watkins, girl, the chosen bun, she was able to defeat the entire team. Now, Paige Bueckers, again, is Paige Bueckers. Hopefully, I'm more than sure that AZ Fudge, she's strong enough. She's healed up enough where she's going to be able to make, she's going to have probably play at least 20 minutes in this game versus South Carolina, rather. So it'll be Paige Bueckers more than likely out there starting, along with AZ Fudd, Sarah Strong, of course. I'm not sure why he doesn't, give KK Arnold some more minutes. But, perhaps, again, if I was him, I would put KK Arnold out there. And who else? Not Caitlin Chin. She's pretty much like their 6th woman. But with South Carolina, I understand that Dawn Staley likes to play in systems just like Gino does. And she's about, seniority. Some of the freshmen and the sophomores, like she has this, what a lot of us criticize as being a silly rule. It seems as though that she doesn't like them to be the starter. She wants them to prove themselves to be able to lead and go out there and face off with teams. But again, in order for us to get in this game and stay in this game, this is who Dawn Staley needs to start. If I was Dawn Staley, I would start Raven Johnson, Tahina Powell. I want to say, no, not Joyce Edwards. You know what? Chloe Kitts. Okay, Tahina Powell, Raven Johnson. Possibly Tessa Johnson on the floor at the same time. And I would throw in Asia Wiley, okay? That would be my starting 5. And then again, I'm not sure, again, like when it comes to their bench, I believe that the South Carolina Gamecocks, their bench has a little bit more depth than Gino's. Again, Gino's bench, I'm not trying to clown them. I'm a fan of them, okay? But they're pretty much babies. Besides Sarah Strong, yes, she's a freshman. She's a little baby. But she actually can hold her own. Okay, once Paige Bueckers graduates, they're going to have to aggressively find new recruits, okay, to keep that legacy and the name great of the UConn Huskies. Because once Paige Bueckers is gone, AZ Fudd is about to be gone. Okay, we got KK Arnold, who, again, like for whatever reason, he be kind of stalling her out for minutes. We got Sarah Strong, Caitlin Chin. She's, what I'm saying? It's just like their bench just does not have enough talent and consistency and technique, strategy, and experience when compared to South Carolina Gamecocks bench. Again, guys, this is going to be such an exciting game, okay? I wish I was at home laid up on the couch watching this game, but I would be on my little, cop car patrol in the truck watching this game and being thoroughly entertained. Again, I got Gamecocks winning this. They better win. They better learn something from Texas, okay? The Texas Longhorns, they literally obliterated them. And again, that's another thing. This is our home court, okay? We got the home court advantage, so there is no reason. Okay, we got like the Colonial Life Arena seats up to over 18,000 people, I believe. It's going to be packed from wall to wall. It's a Sunday morning, okay? Them tickets, I'm sure, have been sold out. They want to see what Paige Bueckers going to do or what she possibly could do to them South Carolina Gamecocks, which probably ain't going to be much, okay? It's going to be packed. They're going to be booing Gino, booing Paige Bueckers every time the ball hits her hand. And they're going to be out there cheering and supporting their Gamecocks. So, again, we got that home court advantage. And I'm just ready to see what's going to happen. Again, I am cheering for the Gamecocks, and I predict that they will win. I predict that the Gamecocks will win and that the UConn Huskies will lose between 2 to 8 points. UConn's loss.